Have you ever stopped to ponder why certain individuals seem to carry an invisible force field, an aura of deep-seated tranquility that appears utterly unshakable, or why their lives seem to unfold with a flow of benevolent synchronicity? This phenomenon is not merely the outcome of random good fortune or a simple twist of fate. This profound light, this indomitable and protective energy, is the direct, undeniable result of an arduous spiritual battle fought and ultimately won within the inner landscape of the soul. It stands as living proof that every one of us holds the absolute power to become a magnetic beacon for the universe's most powerful and benign forces. Through the transformative and often revolutionary revelations brought forth by Allan Kardec, the meticulous codifier of Spiritism, we now understand that the spiritual world is far closer and infinitely more active in our lives than we ever dared to imagine. This unseen, vibrant world of intelligence is simply waiting for us to make the first conscious move. You possess the inherent ability to forge a personal and direct channel of communication, a potent invitation for benevolent presences, your spiritual mentors and guides, to shield, inspire, and protect every step you take. Yet, to achieve this, you must first comprehend the critical and essential requirements these elevated beings demand of you. They are not moved or bound by complex ritualistic formulas or obscure mystical ceremonies. Instead, they are irresistibly drawn to something far more fundamental, infinitely simpler and immeasurably more powerful: the unwavering quality of your daily conduct and the resulting vibratory state of your being. What you choose to do, what you choose to speak, and most profoundly what you choose to think, all of these acts combine to generate a powerful, living, magnetic field around you, a field capable of either attracting angelic companionship and sublime protection, or of detonating your inner world into pure, debilitating chaos. The time to seize complete control over your life's narrative and your personal energy signature is not in the distant future, but precisely now. We are about to delve into the most profound and transforming discoveries that can entirely shield your existence once and for all. Prepare yourself to become an authentic lighthouse of light, a definitive focal point of attraction for the protection and the unwavering guidance originating from the superior plan of life. This is the moment for inner revolution, the moment to commit to fighting for your spiritual light. The foundational principle that Allan Kardec's teachings illuminate is the understanding that your physical house is far more than a mere structure where you briefly lay your head for sleep. It is in reality a living, sacred temple. If you fail to treat your residence with the reverence and conscious care it deserves, it will inevitably become a strong magnet for the very energies you most fear. The revelations painstakingly received and compiled by Kardec definitively showed us that your dwelling is akin to a living organism, a blank canvas that energetically absorbs and retains every conscious intention, every spoken word, and every fleeting thought you cast upon it. To neglect even a few minutes each morning to bless or consecrate your space is, energetically speaking, to throw wide open the doors to the various types of corruption and negativity that constantly circulate in the material world. Imagine every wall, every piece of furniture, and every object within your home as a cell, actively responding to your dominant emotional and mental state. If you move through your house with a profound, wild gratitude and consciously utter words of blessing and well-wishing, you are literally programming that space to vibrate intensely at the high-frequency level of the most elevated spiritual forces. Spiritual mentors and guides do not simply appreciate this conduct. They are magnetically compelled and drawn to homes that practice this constant, fervent consecration. They instantly recognize that within those walls lives an individual who is acutely aware of the ongoing energetic warfare of existence and who has chosen to fight tirelessly for their own light and protection. Therefore, you must establish an unyielding, sacred routine, a discipline that must never be broken or neglected. Upon waking, move through your entire home with an intention that is pure, focused, and absolutely unwavering. Do not merely walk, but actively feel each environment, each corner, with the focused power of your soul. Visit the living room, the kitchen, the bedrooms, and the bathroom, and mentally visualize a brilliant golden light relentlessly sweeping and purifying every inch. Allow this light to invade every piece of furniture, every object, and every square centimeter of the space, knowing that this mental projection carries immense spiritual power. While this daily blessing is critically important, an even deeper, more thorough monthly consecration is what will entirely renew and elevate the atmosphere, acting like the precise tuning of a musical instrument so that it can never fall out of harmony. When you embrace this discipline, your house fundamentally transforms. It becomes a spiritual lighthouse, a definitive point of reference for celestial protection. Elevated spirits of light will begin to frequent your environment, establishing a natural, impenetrable shield that disturbing or negative energies simply cannot breach, transforming your simple dwelling into a sanctuary of power where the divine actively manifests through your acts of love and reverence. Beyond the general blessing of the home, there exists a specific energetic password, a precise formula that the superior spiritual realms instantly recognize as a direct, urgent call for immediate divine protection. This is not simply any prayer. It is a profound and focused invocation activated by the triple repetition of a sacred affirmation, a principle deeply rooted in the teachings codified by Allan Kardec. When you consciously step into each environment of your home and articulate with the unwavering force of your voice the decree, "My home is blessed, shielded, and visited by the light," you are activating an ancient, powerful spiritual technology. The strategic inclusion of the number 3 is not accidental. It represents the divine trinity, the complete and full manifestation of an intention within the universe. Kardec's revelations emphasize that our words are not empty, vacuous sounds. They inherently carry powerful vibratory frequencies capable of constructing or devastating our energetic reality. When you utter decrees of faith with a consuming, absolute conviction, you generate sonic waves that tear through the veil separating the dimensions, reaching the spiritual ears that are poised and ready to respond. Each distinct syllable of this triple decree possesses a lethal, targeted function against darkness. Blessed instantly invokes the divine, benevolent presence. Shielded establishes an insurmountable, energetic barrier against any and all negative influences. And visited by the light is the direct formal invitation for luminous mentors to actively inhabit your space. The triple repetition is the multiplier, amplifying this power to a magnitude you can scarcely comprehend, resonating through all dimensions like a cosmic bell that immediately alerts the spiritual guardians to your need for instant, focused protection. You must practice this technique with the deepest reverence and total conviction. Stand in the center of each room, take a deliberate, deep breath, and release the decree with the full, conscious force of your soul. Feel each word vibrate intensely within your chest, like a bomb of pure light about to explode, driving out all shadows. Spirits of light interpret this consistent practice as an unmistakable sign of your spiritual maturity, proof that you have finally grasped the profound seriousness and necessity of invoking continuous protection. When this routine is firmly established, your home becomes a territory clearly demarcated by the light, and disturbing entities instantly recognize and fear this spiritual shielding, retreating, while celestial mentors feel warmly invited to occupy and stabilize this now protected space. This triple decree is not a mere rote ritual. It is a master key that unlocks direct portals of communication, fundamentally transforming your dwelling into an impregnable temple of divine, conscious protection. It is absolutely vital to understand that every single word that escapes your lips is a seed being actively planted in the soil of your home's energetic atmosphere, and the type of language you permit to circulate within your dwelling determines the precise kind of spiritual energy that will ultimately blossom there. To fail in establishing crystal-clear, sacred rules for the language used is to doom your house to become a dense, vibrational swamp, repelling all elevated forces. Allan Kardec brought forth the undeniable truth that our language holds the creative power to directly influence the quality and nature of the spiritual presences that accompany us and reside in our vicinity. Words are not neutral. They are profound creative forces that actively mold the energetic reality surrounding you. Conceptualize your home as a sensitive spiritual laboratory, where every word is a potent ingredient. Vulgar, abusive, or aggressive language, along with any form of profanity, acts as pure, concentrated poison for the atmosphere, creating a toxic, discordant environment that instantly repels celestial mentors and inexorably attracts low-vibration companions you definitely do not wish to be near. Spirits of light are intensely disturbed by and deeply uncomfortable in environments where the prevalent language is degrading or hostile. They perceive these low vibrations as a grating, dissonant noise that violently interferes with the essential harmony they require in order to manifest their benevolent influence. The time to legislate a sacred domestic linguistic code is now. Your home must operate under rules that fully honor the immense creative power of the word. Make it unequivocally clear to every person that certain low-vibration expressions are simply not welcome within this sacred space. This is not censorship of expression. It is a conscious act of energetic elevation. You must automatically and immediately substitute words of low vibration with dignified and respectful equivalents that express your true feelings in a manner that honors the sanctity of your home. When you uphold this rigorous verbal discipline, an extraordinary energetic event occurs. Your home develops a harmonious frequency that resonates directly with the superior dimensions. Spirits of light will then begin to view your dwelling as a spiritually refined environment, a place where they can comfortably reside and extend their protection. This powerful purification of language benefits more than just you. It elevates the consciousness of your entire family, teaching all who enter to treat their words as sacred, potent seeds. Remember always, every word you allow to circulate in your home is a definitive vote on the exact type of energy you choose to cultivate in your personal sanctuary. You must adopt a focused, wartime strategy to protect your household, and a critical component of this strategy is the conscious elimination of specific words that function as undeniable magnets for dense, inferior energies. Certain highly specific expressions are laden with such low frequencies that they possess the power to tear the very energetic fabric of your environment. And when you decisively remove them from your active vocabulary, you are effectively sealing off undesirable vibratory portals. The channeled revelations received by Allan Kardec demonstrated that words such as misery, disaster, or bad luck are not merely negative descriptions. They are direct, powerful summoning calls for the attention of inferior, obsessive forces. When these words are pronounced, even if by accident or habit, you emit a potent low-frequency signal that reverberates across all dimensions. Disturbing spirits instantly recognize these frequencies as a clear invitation to approach, linger, and feast upon the dense negative energy you are generating. In stark contrast, spirits of light are intensely attracted to environments where these linguistic traps have been unequivocally banned. They understand that such a home is inhabited by someone who comprehends the immense magnetic power of language and consciously chooses words that elevate rather than degrade the spiritual atmosphere. You must cultivate a heightened state of awareness regarding every single expression that is about to leave your mouth. If you sense one of these dense, destructive words is about to escape, you must instantly intercede, choosing expressions that honor the dignity of your spiritual home. The most potent method is simply to eliminate them entirely. There is no need to find a replacement. The power lies in making the unwavering decision never to pronounce them again within your sacred walls. This focused linguistic transformation will ignite an energetic revolution in your house. Each negative word you banish is like removing a massive boulder that was blocking the pathway for the light to enter and circulate freely. Your home will progressively become more luminous, a powerful lighthouse attracting benevolent presences. Educate your family on this principle, explaining that certain words are passwords that open undesirable dimensional portals, and that your family has collectively decided to open only those that lead to light and protection. By maintaining this elevated verbal discipline, spirits of light will view your residence as an oasis of purity, a sanctuary where they can dwell without any vibratory discomfort or interference. You must exercise deliberate control over what is allowed to enter your ears and permeate your home, because the sound you permit to fill your residence is either a powerful invitation or a repulsive deterrent for spiritual forces. When you make the conscious choice to play music that vibrates in direct synchronicity with love, true spirituality, and profound harmony, you are actively constructing a magnetic atmosphere that naturally attracts celestial presences and high-vibration spirits. Allan Kardec's teachings revealed that the superior spiritual realms possess their own celestial symphony, an eternal, elevated melody of vibrations that constantly resonates throughout their spheres. Evolved spirits are naturally drawn to earthly environments where the music played reflects this celestial harmony and purity. Imagine your entire house as a massive tuning fork that vibrates precisely according to the frequencies you allow to resonate within it. Songs that deeply exalt unconditional love, melodies that genuinely touch the soul, and lyrics that elevate the spirit create harmonic waves that effectively break down the dimensional barriers, easing the way for spiritual mentors. These benevolent spirits perceive such elevated sounds as a clear, inviting call to approach, recognizing in high-vibration music a universal language that transcends mere words, a direct communication between souls that seek the same divine essence. Consequently, you must systematically banish from your home any music that celebrates melancholy, despair, revolt, or base negativity. These specific musical genres function as dense, heavy clouds that actively suffocate the spiritual light of your environment. Lyrics that promote chronic sadness, discouragement, or hostility create magnetic fields that actively repel luminous presences. Therefore, establish a sacred, carefully curated playlist for your residents. Select songs that speak of profound gratitude, unshakable hope, unconditional love, and spiritual growth. Allow these pure melodies to fill every room, creating a sonic bath that purifies, cleanses, and elevates the collective energy. When this musical harmony is established, a magical transformation occurs. Your house's vibratory frequency resonates directly and strongly with the superior dimensions. Spirits of light begin to view your home as a comfortable, peaceful territory where they can manifest and work effectively. This conscious selection of music does more than just attract spiritual protection. It profoundly transforms the family energy, fostering an atmosphere where everyone naturally feels more elevated, connected to their higher selves, and spiritually safe. The very air within your house is not merely for breathing, it is a sensitive sensory battleground, and when you ensure your home exudes elevated fragrances and maintains an impeccable cleanliness, you are creating a magnetic field that is extraordinarily attractive to celestial presences. The spiritual revelations received by Allan Kardec clearly demonstrated that the superior planes of life possess a naturally perfumed atmosphere. Evolved spirits dwell in dimensions where subtle, purifying fragrances constantly permeate the environment. When these mentors approach our physical dimension, they are powerfully attracted to environments that reflect this aromatic purity and orderliness. A home that is both impeccably clean and consciously fragrant acts as a sensory bridge that significantly facilitates spiritual communication and protection. Conceptualize every pleasant, natural aroma in your house as an olfactory invitation specifically addressed to the beings of light. Natural fragrances, high-quality, sacred incenses, and an uncompromising, flawless cleanliness create an atmosphere that resonates with the higher frequencies, making your residence a truly inviting territory for benevolent presences. Spirits of light possess an acutely refined sensitivity to aromas. They can instantly perceive whether an environment is energetically clean through its fragrance signature. Houses filled with unpleasant odors or stagnant heavy energy instantly repel these luminous presences. Therefore, you must establish an unwavering routine of aromatic purification. Maintain all environments with impeccable cleanliness, removing dust and debris which act as spiritual anchors for low energy. Utilize natural fragrances that genuinely elevate the spirit, such as pure essential oils or sacred resins and incenses. Ensure that every room exudes a sensation of freshness and spiritual clarity, while consciously avoiding harsh, artificial perfumes that can actually overload spiritual sensitivity. When you maintain this discipline of purity, your house develops an unmistakable energetic signature that spirits of light instantly recognize as a prepared, sacred sanctuary, a place worthy of their constant attention and protection. The seventh habit that profoundly touches the heart of the spirits of light and secures their presence is the cultivation of living flowers within your residence. When you consciously cultivate a celestial garden inside your home, you are creating natural, powerful portals that significantly facilitate the manifestation and constant permanence of spiritual mentors and guides. Allan Kardec received profound revelations concerning the intimate connection between living flowers and the superior dimensions. In the spiritual spheres, magnificent gardens eternally bloom, radiating pure colors and delicate essences that sustain and nourish the souls of the evolved spirits. When you deliberately introduce this natural beauty into your physical plane, you establish a direct, powerful resonance with those higher dimensions. Every single flower you place in your home acts as a luminous beacon that unmistakably signals the superior planes. Spirits of light are irresistibly drawn to environments where the divine essence of nature manifests through these perfect, fleeting creations. White lilies, for example, radiate purity and connect with angelic energies. Sunflowers channel solar strength and spiritual vitality, and specific flowers like calancos are said to attract joy and abundance. Every floral species possesses a specific frequency that resonates with different focused aspects of spirituality. Her selection of colored flowers creates a complete energetic spectrum in your home. Reds awaken courage, yellows stimulate wisdom, pinks promote love and emotional healing, and whites purify the environment from negative influences. Celestial mentors perceive the vibrant presence of flowers as tangible proof that the inhabitant honors the profound beauty of creation, recognizing this deliberate gesture as a sign of true spiritual refinement. Therefore, create an internal, sacred garden. Place fresh, healthy flowers in different rooms, and most importantly, care for them with focused love and attention, understanding that each flower is a living being that actively contributes to the vibratory elevation of your entire sanctuary. By keeping living flowers, you are offering celestial hospitality to the spirits of light, providing them with a welcoming, harmonious environment that perfectly reflects the eternal beauty of the superior dimensions. Finally, the eighth, most culminating habit that inspires profound reverence in the spirits of light is the consistent practice of the conscious, magnetic invocation of protection. When you pronounce specific, intentional words that formally open the energetic doors of your home to the very essence of light, you are activating a direct, resonant call that travels across all celestial dimensions and spiritual hierarchies. A sacred, potent formula was revealed through the wise guidance of Allan Kardec. My house stands with its doors wide open for the essence of light to enter. My house stands with its doors wide open for the blessed spirits to come here and tend to it. This precise invocation is the ultimate master key that spiritually unlocks dimensional portals. When you pronounce it with a pure, deliberate intention and a consuming, absolute faith, you are sending a formal, unmistakable invitation to the superior spiritual hierarchies for their presence and assistance. Celestial mentors instantly recognize this invocation as a conscious, heartfelt request for protection and guidance, and they respond immediately to the sincere call. It is wise to always complement this practice with the sacred protection of spiritual warriors. Call upon the luminous sword of St. Barbara to shield your home against energetic tempests and sudden attacks. Invoke the flaming sword of St. George to definitively sever all negative influences and spiritual parasites that dare to attempt penetration into your sanctuary. This dual protection, openness to the divine light and simultaneous shielding against darkness, creates a perfect, balanced, energetic field in your residence. Spirits of light feel simultaneously invited and supremely protected, while disturbing entities encounter unyielding, insurmountable barriers. Practice this magnetic invocation regularly, ideally during moments of quietude, profound focus, and morning intention. Stand consciously in the center of your home, mentally extend your arms in a gesture of welcome, and pronounce the words with deep reverence and immense gratitude. By establishing this practice as an unwavering, sacred routine, your home becomes a permanent point of brilliant light on the spiritual map of your region. Celestial mentors will begin to frequent your dwelling, establishing a permanent, unbroken current of protection, guidance, and elevated spiritual influence. The very bedrock of all these practices, a principle constantly underlined in the codification by Allan Kardec, is the absolute necessity of moral rectitude, for without it, all rituals, prayers, and invocations are merely superficial acts devoid of true spiritual power. The spirits of light, being superior in wisdom and goodness, are fundamentally attracted by the spiritual affinity that flows from a heart committed to virtue, charity, and justice. They teach that true piety does not reside in outward displays or complex ceremonies, but in the intimate reform of the self, striving daily to diminish our imperfections and increase our capacity for selfless love and compassion. Your thought is the direct transmitter of your moral condition. As Kardec explained, spiritual fluids are the vehicle of thought, and your thoughts modify the properties of these fluids, imbuing them with the good or bad qualities of your feelings. Bad thoughts corrupt the spiritual atmosphere around you, just as miasma corrupts the breathable air, making you an undesirable companion for advanced spirits and an easy target for those of a lower order. To attract the highest protection, you must become genuinely worthy of it. This means constant self-examination, daily effort to combat pride, selfishness, and all forms of prejudice. The good spirits will never consent to assist or guide those who, despite their prayers, persist in doing harm, gossiping, or living in deliberate malice. It is your persistent, unwavering dedication to applying the moral teachings of Christ. Love your neighbor as yourself and forgive your enemies that truly elevates your vibratory rate, making your presence and your home a natural, irresistible dwelling place for the noble messengers of God. The true magic key to perpetual spiritual protection is the purification of intention and the unwavering commitment to doing good, for good deeds are the best and most potent prayer of all, speaking infinitely louder than any spoken word or chanted decree. Allan Kardec's work is profoundly clear that the ultimate non-negotiable requirement for attracting and maintaining the presence of good spirits is the eternal commitment to spiritual self-improvement and the active practice of charity in its highest, most noble sense. Spirits do not judge us by our wealth, our social standing, or our external possessions, but exclusively by the measure of our love and the consistency of our moral effort. Charity, as defined by the superior spirits, is not merely giving alms, but encompasses benevolence towards all, absolute indulgence for the imperfections of others, and total forgiveness of injuries. This commitment to self-perfection is what distinguishes the true seekers of light. You must become a constant, rigorous observer of your own actions, asking yourself at the close of each day what good you have accomplished and what evil you have avoided. This is the path to moral awakening. When you strive to put the teachings of the gospel according to Spiritism into practice, treating your fellow man with kindness, patience, and compassion, you are actively aligning your personal vibration with the sublime harmony of the spiritual world. Good spirits are not attracted by the words of your mouth, but by the radiation of your deeds. They come to sustain you in your trials, to inspire you in your struggles, and to help you bear your crosses with courage, but they will never do for you what it is your duty to do for yourself. Your unwavering devotion to alleviating the sufferings of the poor and the afflicted, and your persistent effort to rise above the temptations of the inferior life, constitute the highest form of worship. This continuous striving for moral growth is the invisible golden chain that binds you eternally to the protective care of your guardian angel and the legion of luminous spirits who seek to guide humanity towards its glorious destiny. You have now completed a thorough exploration that has elevated a simple curiosity into an actionable battle plan for your immortal soul. You have seen clearly that true spiritual protection is not a rare gift bestowed upon a select few, but a discipline of the heart and mind, consciously conquered by every single person who dares to fight for it with consistency and sincerity. The transformative revelations codified by Allan Kardec, though originating in the distant past, now stand as a clear, precise manual for our modern times, providing an undeniable map that guides you away from the pitfalls of negligence and directly into the full brilliance of the light. These 10 habits and the overarching principles we have illuminated are not mere passive suggestions. They are master keys designed to unlock the immense spiritual power that already resides within you, a power you may have simply forgotten or allowed to lie dormant. This is the power to decisively shape your daily reality, to transform your dwelling into an unassailable sanctuary, and to command the focused attention and benevolent assistance of the highest forces in the universe. Darkness thrives on chaos, spiritual inertia, and our failure to act. It waits patiently for you to ignore the creative power of your words, to neglect the vital energy of your home, and to allow disorder to reign supreme. But now you possess the secret knowledge. You know, beyond any shadow of a doubt, that every single attitude, no matter how trivial it may appear, blessing your home, permanently banning toxic words, surrounding yourself with elevated music, and embracing the purity of nature, is a conscious, foundational act of creation. Each gesture is a powerful brick in the construction of your spiritual fortress, a solemn vow of engagement in the war against the lower energies that seek to undermine you. Your house is not merely a building, it is your ultimate sacred territory, and it is your absolute non-negotiable duty to defend its sanctity. It is the crucial place where your soul rests, recharges, and receives inspiration. By deliberately implementing these focused habits, you are not simply attracting external protection. You are fundamentally elevating your own inner vibratory frequency. You are becoming the very embodiment of the light you seek. The spirits of light will not merely visit, they will come to permanently inhabit and reside with you, because your home will have been transformed into a spiritual refuge that resonates with the same sublime frequency as the celestial spheres. The call to this internal revolution is not scheduled for tomorrow. It is for this very moment. The fundamental lasting change will not arrive from an external savior or a complex, secret ritual. It begins the exact second you make the firm, internal decision to act. The very first step is often the most challenging, but it is always the most profoundly powerful. Rising right now to bless your home, banning the first word of negativity that attempts to escape your lips, or putting on a piece of music that nourishes your soul, these are the conscious actions that definitively separate those who linger in the shadows from those who choose to become enduring lighthouses of hope for themselves and for the world around them.